Alrighty, guys, Kentucky and Michigan playing this Sunday night. A chance for Kentucky to turn the season around. Playing in London, it's going to be on at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a great atmosphere, I think. It's going to be very interesting to see what this game looks like, how the teams respond to playing, after the big flight out there and stuff. And we'll see how well they do. It's great for the kids to go out on a trip like this, to go to London. I mean, that's great. They're excited, not just for the game, but to actually go there. So that's a great thing for the kids. And we're going to see how this game goes for Kentucky. Not impressed with Kentucky's last game. It looks like they just showed up, not really into the game. We won it, of course. But this is on Coach Cal, people, as I've said all year. It's up to the coach to get this done. We should be able to beat Michigan, but by what I have seen so far this year, I don't know if I can actually safely say Kentucky will win this game. I don't know if I can safely say we're going to win any game when it comes to the SEC play or anything. I'm just not confident in this team right now. Coach Cal, I don't know what's happened to him. I know they said they've been practicing zone defense, but they said the same thing last year, didn't they? We never saw much zone defense. And it's not the defense that's really the problem. To me, it's the offense. The offense is awful. It's just some of the weakest offensive plays I've ever seen. It's just awful. They run that same play. They try to get the white boy open by cutting on the left side, on the right side of the floor, I guess, on the left side, whichever one. They cut. They just have no offense, no offensive rhythm. The offense is just not up to date, I guess is the best way to put it. It's just not with the times. It's not with the times. So I don't know if this season's going to be any good or not, people. We need to beat Michigan. Hopefully the players are not overhyped from being, in London and just having a good time, because, they had a great time there. They had all kinds of stuff they got to do and everything. So we'll see how it goes, people. But this has got to be the first step in righting the ship. We have to beat Michigan. I'm sure Michigan feels the same way. We need to beat Kentucky. But, both teams are 5-2, and we'll just see how good we are. This is a team in a power conference. So, of course, Michigan State got destroyed the other day, if I'm not mistaken. Michigan State is a team that beat us, of course. So Kentucky has a long way to go, people. I'm not buying this team right now. It's just hard to accept it after all we've seen the last 3 years, especially 3-4 years. It's just hard to accept Kentucky as a contender right now. We're down to number 19 in the rankings, and I'm just not very confident in them, but I will watch every game, because I have watched every game or listened to every game since 1991. I don't give up on my teams. I still watch every football game, still watch every basketball game. And it's painful sometimes, especially right now. Of course, we came into the preseason. I knew when we was ranked high in the preseason, I was like, it's not going to last. I just had that feeling, and it's not lasted. It's just not overhyped every year. And when you're overhyped like we are every year, it leads to disappointment every year. So we'll see how it goes, people. I'll pick Kentucky to win 5 points. Hopefully we blow them out, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to be a bit surprised if we get beat, but I'm happy for the kids. I'm sure they've had an amazing trip, something they will always remember, and it's great to see that. I just hope this team can get it together. I hope this team can overcome the coach. That's going to be hard to do. So we'll see if Cal can do something as he enters the final. To me, this should be his final year, but next couple of years, if he don't get it done, let's just hope he leaves. I hope he can turn it around. I don't want to wish bad stuff on nobody, but he's just not got the job done. So we'll see how it goes. Michigan, Kentucky and Michigan in London, England. It's going to be great. Go Big Blue.